This morning, it was Tuesday, July 23rd, I was already dealing with the 10th anniversary of One Direction, which if you are my age and female, you're probably going through that too, unless you were normal. I was not. Anyway, I was just minding my own business on Instagram. I was up early, I think it was like 8 a.m., and I see all of these posts of just trees. I'm like, okay, so Taylor's in a tree mood. Okay, that's not true. Anytime Taylor posts anything, it's most likely with some kind of purpose, ulterior motive, Easter egg bullshit behind her actions. Anyway, I was looking at these trees and I was like, trying to figure out what single on her current album she might be promoting. I thought maybe she's promoting another single that she just like wrote, kind of like sometimes she just writes songs and then releases them as an individual single. Or maybe it was a promotional single, but like nowhere in my brain was I like, oh, this is an album coming out. Like she's just dropping an album. Because she's never done that. She's released albums every 2 years, like on the dot, and then she took 3 years for Reputation, and then she waited like, I guess 18 months before announcing Me. But never ever has she done any kind of album turnaround in less than 12 months, and she's never just dropped an album out of anywhere. Anyway, on which post was it? Let's go. Just sneaky. She finally just says that she's having an 8th studio album released tonight at midnight. And then it's going to be called Folklore. Anyway, I thought I might as well just sit here and talk about my thoughts while doing my makeup. I need to moisturize because my skin is so dehydrated from all of this activity. If you find me really annoying, that's not just you, that's my entire friends and family. I literally don't have anything planned to specifically talk about, but how are my Swifties doing? I'm first going in with this Thrive Causemetics Buildable Blur CC Cream. I haven't really formed opinions on this yet. I'm still trying it out. I'm kind of interested about Thrive overall as a company. This is slightly too dark for me, so just ignore. I am predicting that this album is going to have all sorts of like red, folksy, but the fact that Bon Iver is on it, like, oh my, Taylor is so, I think what shocked everyone in the community so much is that she's just so well known for the build-up for the album. Like, she's perfected the album release process. Like, you know, she comes out with her lead single, she drops a bunch of hints, she has a music video dropping more hints, you know, there's merch, then she does another single, and then she announces the album, and there's a promotional single. It's like a formula that she created, certified, promoted, trademarked, and she just does this to me. She's like, Charlotte, here's an album. I'm very excited, but I don't know how to process all these emotions. To a lot of people who may not be Taylor stans, you probably just think I'm psychotic, which is a fair analysis. I had no idea that she was working on something. I kind of thought she was bored in quarantine like the rest of us, but because she doesn't get free time very often, or like time with her family or with her boyfriend, I thought, you know, girls just enjoying this time to just be by herself and like get away from the craziness. But I guess a lot of creative people say they're like this, where you can only rest for a certain period of time. Like Harry Styles when talking about, like, he tried to take a break after One Direction, and after like 2 months he was like, I need to create something else. Like, I can't just I can't just not do anything. I need to be creative. I need to make something. So I wonder if that was kind of, she tried to take a break and then just exploded an album. One of her collaborators for this album says that she reached out to him in late April. So maybe she did try to rest for a little bit. I am so proud of her for kind of just making something and releasing it, because so much of her life is so meticulously planned, and I feel like it's just to do something on a whim and just create something for the art and not about the sales or the promotion or any of that. I don't know, it's just really cool. I just think it's really cool. That's all. You know, just the fact that she directed this music, that she even got a music video together in quarantine safely. Like, she said she worked with health officials and everyone stayed away from her, and she did her own makeup and styling, which, like, go you, Tay, go you. I think it's amazing. You know, everyone is figuring out how to adapt in life in 2020, and Taylor's just putting out full-length albums. Also, the fact that it is 16 songs plus 17th bonus song. When did she have time to write all this? My mind blown. I don't. The album title Folklore leads me to believe, personally, that this album is going to be a Little Red-esque, which could not be more exciting, because I think, like a lot of people, that is my favorite Taylor album. I couldn't rank the albums I mean, I could if you made me, but it would be difficult. I would not have fun doing it. I think everyone really loved, I mean, Reputation was iconic too, don't get me wrong, but like that folk country pop era Taylor, I think, I don't know, I would just really love it if this album was a little bit, I mean, hopefully it's folksy, country-esque. I don't know, I have such high hopes because of the album artwork, the aesthetic. Like, this is what I've been waiting for this entire time. I had to do my brows off camera because I'm just not about that stressful brow life. Just not my vibe right now. Oh my god, I'm so overexposed. Hello, I'm a human. Okay. Let's just go into eyes while we're continuing this stressful experience. I'm gonna go for something cool toned because I feel like that's the space Taylor is right now. It's woodsy, it's sepia, it's magical, perfect, sunshine, love. I'm still using this Rawbeautykristi palette. I'm trying to, you know, figure out how I feel about it. Okay, let me go. Let's talk about the track list. Okay, so Cardigan, which is the song coming out tonight. Well, it's all coming out tonight, but the music video coming out tonight. And there's a merch item, which I did order because I'm weak and I have no choice. She was like, you have to buy this. You know, you have to do it. Taylor told me to, so I did. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, Cardigan, I think it's gonna be like, not like All Too Well, but kind of All Too Well vibes, because I feel like it's like the scarf that she left behind. It's like the cardigan, you know. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm thinking. But obviously if it's the first single or the first music video she's doing, maybe it's more upbeat, but like she might just throw, I don't know, the one, but like the one with the number, The Last Great American Dynasty, that one? That one got to me. And then there is no title track, which Taylor doesn't always do title tracks. Reputation, there was no title track. 1989, there was no title track, but the rest of them, except for Taylor Swift, all had title tracks. So there's usually a title track more than not, but like, she didn't want a title track. But like, what does folklore mean? Is it like the folklore of Taylor Swift? Is she creating her own folklore? Is this just... I need answers, Taylor. Is this citing like classic folklore? Like, folklore could mean, is it European folklore? I mean, if you break it up by country, there's a... I don't think it's, you know, any specific folklore, but I think, what does it mean? Just magical? Like, I'm almost getting Speak Now vibes because of just how like magical and enchanted that whole album was. But also just like, it feels very autumnal to me, which is very exciting because if you know anything about me, you know I hate the heat, the summer months, revealing clothing on myself. I want it all to go away. So yeah, I really like fall. So, you know, when you just, that feeling of putting red on like in the car on an autumnal day or going on a walk, you know, crunching some leaves, listening to just the whole Red album. I mean, there's nothing like that feeling. So obviously, I hope that this album is similar. I don't know. She wrote it in quarantine. Who does that? Actually, I'm sure a lot of artists are doing that. Do we think it is a coincidence? I mean, it has to be a coincidence. I don't think she's like this, honestly. I don't think she's like a vindictive, revengeful person. Today is 1D day. I don't think they're releasing anything. If they are, I'm honestly just gonna lose all of my shit everywhere. I don't think that they are releasing any music or anything. Harry's in Italy, I think. So regardless, I don't think they're releasing any music or announcing any tour. I mean, that's wishful thinking, but they all have tours scheduled next summer anyway. Actually, I don't know what Liam, maybe he does. I don't keep up with Liam's stuff. But they all have tours scheduled next summer, so it's not like they can announce a One Direction tour if they all have shit going on. And I feel like no one should plan a tour right now anyway, because everything that was supposed to happen this summer is happening next summer, so you can't schedule something next summer because it's just, there's not going to be room for it in any of these stadiums. Their schedules are packed. Anyway, so I think, honestly, Taylor releasing it on the same day as like One Direction's anniversary, I don't think she had any idea. You know, I honestly don't think she did. But something that, I mean, I don't think she did it, but like Kanye West's album is dropping this week, which honestly, I feel like someone in his label should just be like, we're canceling the album coming out. Is he even on a label? I don't know. But like, we're just gonna wait for him to get better. Like, that whole situation is just so not good. It's just I don't think she would do that to just, you know, be like, haha, Kanye, your album's not going #1. But I don't know. I truly don't know. I'm not Taylor, so I can't say, but that doesn't seem like something she would do. Yeah, I think what song I'm most excited for is The Last Great American Dynasty. I think that might be like political. My Tears Ricochet is track number 5. We all know track number 5 is gonna make us cry because it always does. The Archer was one of my, if not my favorite track from Leopard. It's just amazing. She's got a Bon Iver feature. Mirror Ball, like what does that even mean? 7 what? August? What happened to you in August? Illicit Affairs, This Is Me Trying. I'm not reading these in order. Just Mad Woman. I feel like that might also be political. Epiphany. Who's Betty? Hoax? What's a hoax? Everything's a hoax. Peace? The Lakes? She's talking about the Lake District? Obviously, I don't know anything, and I'm just confused, upset, emotional. Oh God. Yeah, I think The Last Great American Dynasty is just gonna sound beautiful. I can just tell already. I just know, you know? Did you guys get any of the merch? Honestly, I have a problem with Taylor's merch. I buy too much of it. I did get the cardigan, but I was like, no, you can't have anything else. And then I collect the CDs of her album. And I do still put CDs in my car because my car is old enough to still have a CD drive. So yes, that's what I got. But I know there are some Swifties who like get every single. I worry for those people, the ones who get every single item. Like who's paying for this? And well, good for you know. I'm not gonna shame anyone for balling all out on the Taylor Swift merch. I really like this eye. It's very pretty. It's really giving me Speak Now vibes. But I'm just trying to listen to the Taylor vibe right now. Oh, I sound like I'm going crazy, so that's a definite positive right here. I will definitely be staying up tonight to midnight and then listening to all the songs. I like to write down all my feelings about all the songs whenever she announces an album, whenever an album drops. And then I kind of like figure out how I feel about them then, and then I go back after. Usually, you know, my feelings about some songs change. Like I really like some songs at first. I think one of my favorites when Lover first dropped was Miss Americana. I don't dislike Miss Americana now, but it's not like on my top 5 anymore. Yeah, and then I still love London Boy, but that was like my shit when Lover dropped. But I'm so excited. I can't, my brain can't comprehend this happening still. I'm gonna put some white in the corner of my eye. Just because I think it really brightens up the whole situation. These eyes are very simple and easy, but they just feel like a little magical somehow. I think just to be really extra, I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite Colourpop. This is Ritz. These are Super Shock Shadows, and I've hit pan on this one. And it's like just a coating of sparkle. It's pretty much a clear base with silver sparkles. And so when you want something to look really wet, like really just glossy, like you put a freaking gloss on there, I just like to top Ritz over an eyeshadow. Oh, so stunning. If they ever discontinue the shadow, I'll riot outside Colourpop's offices. Just straight up riot. If you want to look like a fairy princess, $5 and you can do that. Are they still $5? They're pretty cheap. Yes, Ritz by Colourpop it's magic. Like, look at how glossy my eyes look now. It's magical. Also, a special shout out to Mighty Morphin. I think this was limited edition, but this is like kind of like a pinky one if you're feeling pinky vibes. Pinky vibes. Found my eyelash curler. Ooh. I was gonna try and recreate a look that she did, you know, in the promo pics, but you can't really see because it's all in sepia. I guess some people say sepia. I don't know. I'm not a camera person. I was gonna try and recreate, but you can't really tell. Like, if she's wearing makeup, it's definitely very minimal. It's not like as obvious as the past eras have been. Is this an era? Are we in a different, I mean, I guess we're in a different era. You normally have so much notice, you know? And like the 1989 era lasted forever. You just felt like, I mean, it wasn't boring. She did disappear for a while, but we were all still like, yeah, 1989. Yeah, I really like this eye look. It's very pretty. I very much love mauve. Oh, by the way, this is the Rawbeautykristi palette that I have been playing with all this week. I wish Taylor would do like a get ready with me video and she would just be like, hey girl, this is what makeup I use. A lot of the makeup she uses isn't cruelty free, so, you know, I want it, but it's not cruelty free. I know she likes NARS a lot. I think she uses like Better Than Sex mascara maybe. You could see a bunch of her makeup in Miss Americana. But the makeup her makeup artist chooses is often different than the makeup she personally uses. Which usually isn't the case for celebrities, but you can tell that Taylor's personal style and like her professional stylings for like award shows and promotional stuff is pretty different. You know, she definitely dresses more comfortably in her day-to-day life than when she's, obviously, I guess that's everyone, but she definitely chooses different brands. She doesn't just like hang around in Gucci, which, you know, pretty cool. Those little eyes, fun and flirty, right? Fun, fresh, cute. I don't think I gelled my eyebrows down. They're some pretty out there critters, if you ask me. They really badly need to be trimmed, but that is something I'm just like a little scared to do. Look at this rogue one up here. Oh. I imagine that Taylor does like all of her beauty treatments at home, like in I don't know if it was Miss Americana, but one of those videos with her and Todd, I just got like sparkly Ritz eyeshadow all up on my forehead. One of those videos with her and Todrick where she was doing his nails before the VMAs, it was like, oh, I got really good at nail painting because I didn't want to go outside. And you can just tell that she has a really private life. Like a lot of celebrities like have nail techs come to their house, but I honestly think she just wants to learn how to do all this stuff by herself so she doesn't have to be around randoms when she doesn't have to be. If that makes any sense, you know? I'm gonna go into this Jaclyn powder. Okay, I don't know if it's just y'all, but ever since all of this beauty guru drama, honestly, it's made Jaclyn Hill look like a saint. Because, like, say what you will about the girl, like, she's a scammer, she's a lot of things, but at least she's not a blackmailer, or I don't think she's done anything racist. You know, where is my brush? It's literally right next to me. Great. She just looks like a saint, which is how you know the bar is set real low among the beauty community. Also, this is kind of related to Taylor. I keep waiting for Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez to drop. I'm actually pretty excited for that. Because I do like Selena. I thought her newest album was just really good. Like, the production on it was just amazing. I think it shows so much growth between her past albums and her current album. And some of the songs I just really, really like. Which, her past albums, I've liked a few songs from them, but I normally haven't been like, oh, this is, you know, music that I would just sit down and listen to. And I, no joke, sat down and listened to that album so many times. I love the song Ring. And the song Rare, too, is just really good. There's so many songs on that album that I really like. So, I wonder, I'm sure Taylor will be... I think it'd be really cute if Selena came out with red lipstick and called it Taylor. I think that would just be a really cute friendship nod. I just hope that I see Taylor in some Rare Beauty. It's just kind of weird that Rare Beauty has had an Instagram account for so long. I bet that their launch got pushed back by coronavirus because they started announcing this in like winter that Rare Beauty was going to be a thing. So I wonder if or when they're going to start rolling out. I guarantee you they ran into issues with production, and that's why things have taken longer. Because there's no way that they would just like start the Instagram and the promo and then just not mention anything for like, I guess it's been like 4 or 5 months. That seems weird to me, but you never know. I mean, I can just hope for like a soft, folksy album. I don't know. I hope it's magical, mystical, acoustic. There's Jack Antonoff on it. He does acoustic stuff sometimes, but he's really, you know, he started working with Taylor in 1989. Not the year 1989, because she was a baby / fetus. But more like the electropop, he kind of brought that style to Taylor's attention. Or maybe she, I don't know, but that's their first project they worked on together. And notably, a lot of the songs that he has produced with her have been that same kind of like getaway car, that electric pop sound. So I wonder what that is going to look like. I did a little too much blush. You know what? There's no such thing as too much blush. I wonder how they got all of this done. And when she like knew she was gonna put out this album today. Like she had to have some notice, or else they wouldn't be able to like make all this stuff. I'm using some Natasha Denona highlighter. This is so beautiful. If you have any kind of texture, this is just really soft. I forgot how much I liked this actually. Then I'm going to go in with this Fenty Beauty. I don't use this often because it's kind of a finicky product to use. But I'm going to go in and just add some more gloss to the face. It's not really, it's just, it makes you look a little wet. It sounds so gross coming out of my mouth. And I think that cardigan is going to be a cozy, amazing, cozy, magical time. I'm really excited. So I wish you all the very best Taylor Swift album release day. Even though none of us knew when we fell asleep yesterday that was going to happen. But you know, sometimes you get surprises. Amazing surprises. So I hope you guys have an amazing, how many times can I say amazing? Launch day. I'm sorry, this was a really annoying video. I get it, I'm a psychopath. Anyway, I love you all and I hope you have an amazing launch day. See you in the next one.